Welcome, everybody. Major League Baseball action. We are in full swing, and after about 18 to 20 games, you start to figure some things out, see what teams are strong, what pitchers are leading the way. And with that being said, there's an excellent game today. Pittsburgh taking on the Colorado Rockies. I'm talking once again with Drew Martin from the ATL. Drew is 5-2 in his last 7 video picks for SBR. So with that being said, Drew, welcome aboard. How's it going, my man?
Hey, I'm doing good, Mike. Thanks for having me back on. Had a little hiatus, but yeah, hopefully we can keep this ball rolling.
Absolutely. Listen, Pittsburgh sends Locke to the mound tonight. Colorado has Bettis taking the hill. Now, Locke last time out had the worst outing in his professional career. 8 runs, 11 hits in 3 innings, along with 4 walks. Most people would be jumping all over this. I imagine at the betting window, people think Colorado's going to get it done. But, you know, this is a team, Pittsburgh, that knows how to play in Colorado. They won the last 5 games there. And I don't know, what's the advantage here? Is it possibly in a total?
Well, Mike, I'm actually on a side tonight, and there has been a lot of movement with this line. It came in with Colorado minus 125, got pushed to minus 110, now back up to around minus 125. And there's some metrics in this that are pretty eye-popping to myself. Chad Bettis actually gets the start for Colorado. He had his start pushed up, which would be alarming to me in most scenarios, but actually in every start he's had this year, he's had 4 days rest after the opening day start, of course. And actually his last time out was on 4/20 against Cincinnati, so that will give him a 4 days rest coming into this one. So nothing really changes there. It doesn't scare me as much. More importantly, the Pirates are coming into this off of on a 10-game West Coast road. They're on the road, the West Coast trip, and this is their last leg for 4 games in Colorado, so it's not a good scheduling piece for them. Their bullpen's been taxed, so I think it's a good time to bet on Colorado. Not sure if you're in agreement, Mike.
Well, and actually, you know, with that breakdown, it kind of does look pretty good. And when I dove into this thing and looked at some stats, you know, what's very alarming and sticks its head out to me is the fact that Andrew McCutchen is only 3 for 23, all right, his last 11 games. All right, this is not good for Pittsburgh, because usually as McCutchen goes, so goes the Pirates. You know, both of them are coming off explosive offensive outings yesterday, but both of them gave up a ton of runs. All right, Colorado scored 10 runs but allowed 12. Pittsburgh scored 12 and allowed 10. You know, they came away with that victory, but still something's shaky right now in Pittsburgh. So this night, you know, this might really be a sharp call, because Bettis, you know, he's 2-0. He's got a 3.33 ERA, and his confidence level is up higher than I believe it's been at any other time. Are there any injury updates in this game, Drew, that might be alarming or that might shake that line?
Well, there's a couple minor injuries, but nothing just coming into this game or in the bullpen. And actually, like you said about Chad Bettis, he's a 26-year-old from Lubbock. He's a former Red Raider. And the Rockies this year, with their starting pitching, they've really emphasized no walks in Coors Field. And Bettis has really jumped on board, and he's off to a career start. So he's pitched really well, a guy that I'm really looking to back going forward. And something on the other hand, Jeff Locke, he's actually had 13 walks through 13.2 innings this year. He issued 7 walks in 1 game 2 times out against Milwaukee. And, you know, just as a profiling in pitching in Colorado, he has about as worst profile as you can get. So as far as the money coming in on Colorado, I definitely agree with it. That's probably a stat that's pushing this market that way. And as far as his last outing being in San Diego, he had 4 walks, gave up 11 hits in only 3 innings against the Padres. It can't get any more difficult going from that Padres lineup in Petco to facing Colorado's lineup in Coors Field. That's about as drastic a change as it can get. His profile is about as bad as it can get going into tonight's game. I am definitely back in Colorado tonight. I like their team total over, but more importantly, with the bullpen situation, I think Colorado at minus 127, which you can find at Bookmaker right now on the SBR odds screen. I think Colorado, moderate favorite, is a great bet tonight.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of room to refute that. And as you said, Bettis' start got moved up, but it stays perfectly in order with the normal day's rest that he gets. So I don't think there'll be any difference there. One thing that I do think could really help this bet as well is Locke has got to be psychologically defeated right now. And you know, the poor guy, because I hate to see anybody go through that. Now jumping into a hitter's ballpark, he's got to know in the back of his head, in his mind, that if he doesn't straighten it out, he's probably going to be yanked from that rotation. If not, you know, put back to bullpen duty. So I think you might be sitting pretty here. What's the best shop line for our viewers as of right now, Drew, for Colorado on that side?
Yeah, it's Colorado minus 127 at bookmaker right now. I see it on the SBR odds screen. Actually, Bet DSI just went to minus 126 as we're talking. So not sure when the video is going to get posted, but either Bet DSI or bookmaker. And yeah, like you said, Jeff Locke, it's about as replacement level as you get. He has definitely not fared well in Colorado either. He has a 5 ERA. He's 0-1. And Nolan Arenado has actually killed him. He's 6 for 11 with 2 doubles, a homer, 4 RBIs against Locke in his career. So, yeah, this minus 127 at bookmaker on Colorado is my top bet tonight.
Okay, well, viewers, you heard it. Drew Martin, he likes Colorado, getting it done at home. All right, with Bettis on the mound, you can get it right now, minus 127. This was a line that opened, much shorter than that at about 110. So obviously the money is moving in the right direction for another ticket casher. All right, Drew, thanks so much for being with us, my friend. We'll get back to you again tomorrow, and I hope you beat that book bad tonight.